After a long break, once again welcome back to my tutorial and we can continue the learning of our subject logic system design, and we can continue the topic now, the Kmap simplification. And in this video we can consider the presence of don't cares in Kmap, and we can discuss how this don't cares help to simplify the Kmap and what's the benefit of using this don't cares in Kmap, and we can consider some more examples. That means the Kmap simplification by including this don't cares. So first consider some basic idea about the don't cares. We can consider the don't cares in the Kmap for the simplification if it generate larger logical group than the group that possible without the don't cares. Okay, if we want to generate more lengthy group or lengthy logical groups in the Kmap, we can consider the don't cares. This is one important point regarding this don't care. And another important point is no need to consider all the don't cares while performing groups. That is, in SOP simplification, that means the Kmap simplification for the sum of product terms, we need to consider each and every one present in the Kmap. And in the pause simplification, we need to consider each and every zeros present in the Kmap. But in case of this don't cares, we don't want to consider each and every don't cares present in the Kmap. This is based on our requirement. If we want to generate more lengthier groups, or we need to make our expression in a more simpler form, then we can consider certain don't cares in our group. Okay, and here in the examples, we can represent this don't care using this cross symbol. Okay, consider some SOP form simplification using Kmap. The question is like this. These are the given min terms that we want to mark in our Kmap, and this is the don't care case. So this is a function with 4 variables a, b, c and d. So consider for variable Kmap and mark like this. Okay, AB here, CD here with values corresponding 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Here 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Right? Now we can mark these min terms in this cells corresponding to this min terms. Okay, so the first min term is 1. So mark here 1. This is 0, 0, 0, 1, which is the binary of 1. Okay, next, this particular cell is actually 0, 0, 1, 1, that is 3. Here, this 3 actually indicate don't care. So, mark here a cross. Next is 0, 0, 1, 0. This is min term 2. So, mark here 1. So, similarly, here 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, that is 5. 5 again is a don't care. So, mark a cross here. Okay, next is 0, 1, 1, 1, that is 7. And here 0, 1, 1, 0, that is 6. Next 1, 0, 0, 0, that is 8. Min term 8. So here this is 1, 1, 0, 0, which indicate binary of 12. So this is actually don't care case. So mark a cross here. Then 1, 1, 0, 1. That is 13. So which is a min term given here. So mark 1 here. Next is 1, 1, 1, 1, which is equal to this 15. So mark 1 here. Next is 1, 1, 1, 0. Mark 1 here. That is equivalent to this 14. Min term 14. Corresponding to this min term 14. Mark 1 here. Okay. So these are the min terms and don't cares that is marked here in this for variable Kmap. Now we can generate different groups, different logical groups. So here we can also consider this don't cares in order to make more lengthier logical groups. Okay, so here three minterms are marked with values ones, right? And including this don't cares, we can form a lengthy group which contains four values. So while considering this don't cares, we can form a lengthier group here. Okay, and corresponding to this, we can generate a more simplified minimal form. Next groups like this. In order to make a group corresponding to this one, if we are ready to consider this don't cares, then we can generate a group with value 4 or group with 4 cells. Similarly, here also we can generate another group of 4 cells by considering this don't care. Okay, and here this one is not yet included in any of these groups, so we need to make a group. Okay, so for that we can consider this don't care along with this one and make a group, the maximum possible lengthy group here. Okay, now we can generate the simplified form for the given function f equal to, for this particular group here it is a and b, both with value 1. And for this particular group, the simplified form is a complement. For this a variable we have 0 here and here also. So a complement, and for this CD value corresponding to this D, the values are same. So a dash D, and the value is 1. That is why here a value is 0, which is common in these two rows. Here D value is common and the value is 1. So the corresponding SOP form is a dash D. Next, corresponding to this group, which are the variables common, A is common, C is common. A with value 0, that is A complement. C with value 1, that is C. A dash C. And for this small group, here A is common with value 1, that is A itself. And here C is common for these two cells. D is also common for these two cells. But C with value 0, D with value 0. So C dash, D dash. So this is the simplified form of this given minterms. And also here we consider don't cares for simplifying this expression to a smaller form. Or we can generate smaller logical expression, because here we are considering this don't cares while forming groups. So next is the post form simplification. Similarly, here these are the max terms and the don't cares are given like this. And here again, this is a 4 variable function. So consider the 4 variable Kmap and mark these values like this. And corresponding to this max terms, we need to mark, or we want to mark 0 in this Kmap, because this is max term. Okay. So corresponding to these 4 max terms, we need to mark zeros here in this Kmap. And corresponding to these don't cares, we need to mark cross here in this Kmap like this. Okay. Now try to make the maximum lengthier groups here. For making lengthier group, we can consider don't cares. Okay. So for making group for these two zeros, we can consider all these don't cares together and form a lengthier group like this. And for making a group of these two zeros, we can consider these two don't cares and make a group like this. Okay, so the simplified form for this pause form, the minimal pause form is like this. For this lengthy group, which one is common? A is common and the value is 1 for A here. In the pause form, if the value of the variable is 1, then we need to mark its complemented form. And corresponding to this group, what are the variables common to these groups? B is common, C is common. B with value 1. So we need to mark B dash. And C with value 1, which is common to this group. So C is marked here as C dash because this is the pause form representation. That means we are considering the max terms here in this Kmap. Okay, so can combine these variables using OR operation and combine these max terms using AND operation. So this is the simplified form corresponding to this given pause form. By considering this don't cares also with this max terms. Okay, so this is the usage of don't cares. While considering don't cares for the Kmap simplification, we can generate more simpler logical expression for the given SOAP form or for the given pause form. Okay, so this is about the presence of don't care in Kmap. Thank you.